Hi, I'm Rachel Feist, and I'm a family law attorney with Goranson, Bain, Ausley. Today I'll be talking about the overall divorce process, including milestones to expect along the way and how cases can differ from start to finish. Those circumstances that can cause some differentiations for your case include whether there is a high level of complexity regarding your property or your child-related matters, if you and your spouse are able to agree on things or communicate amicably, and also on the lawyers ultimately that each party chooses. The milestones in the divorce process are, every divorce case starts with one party filing the petition for divorce, and every divorce case ends ultimately with the judge signing your final decree of divorce. In between, your milestones will usually include temporary orders, discovery, and mediations or some form of settlement negotiations. Temporary orders may not be needed in highly amicable situations. However, even if your spouse and you are amicable, having temporary orders will give you a guide to help designate what is allowed and what's not allowed during the divorce process. Those temporary orders will outline things such as how things will get paid, who's going to be allowed to continue residing in the marital residence. If you have children, it will include a possession schedule and often child support. You can do this by agreement, or if you and your spouse cannot agree, there's always the court to fall back on and have a judge help you decide how these kinds of decisions are going to be made. Discovery is a formal process of obtaining information from your other party. It's done with required deadlines to either provide documents or written responses, for instance, that will give you enough information so that you and your lawyer can discuss what your legal rights and options are. However, formal discovery is not required in every divorce process. If you can obtain this by voluntary exchanging of information or just cooperation with your other party, you ultimately may not need to go through the formalities of what's considered formal discovery. Ultimately, the most important thing is just to ensure you have enough information so that you can make an educated decision along each step of the way. The last interim milestone in a divorce case is mediation, or the settlement process, which I'll explain. Courts will often require the parties to go to mediation prior to going to a final trial. And that's because your judges want to encourage you all to be able to make agreements and not ever have to see the inside of a courtroom. However, mediation is not required if you and your spouse can reach agreements either sitting around the kitchen table or using your lawyers to help as intermediaries to negotiate a settlement offer otherwise. I'm explaining these now because a lot of my clients come in for their first meeting and they have preconceived notions about what to expect either from Google or from friends and family who have gone through divorce cases. And it can cause a lot of apprehension because not everything that's out there is one size fits all. So it helps to know at minimum what to expect in terms of milestones and how they may or may not be applicable to your case.